Hi everyone, I'm going to continue the series of the famous Sephardi Rabbanim. And we're going to talk about a former Chief Rabbi of Israel, Rabbi Eliyahu Moshe Panigel, or Panigel could be pronounced also, who was actually born in the English year 1850, to be precise, on January the 28th, and passed away in the year 1919 on January the 1st. He was a great rabbi, chief rabbi at one stage. He was a prominent Dayan. He was a great rabbi orator, also an author, and also a poet, and had a prominent position also in a hospital in Israel, along with many other organizations, and dealt with many different delegates and great and famous people inside Israel. What's interesting, his father was born in Jerusalem to Rabbi Yehuda Bechei Israel, and was educated in a school called the Lamel School, and he was taught Torah by his uncle Rabbi Raphael Meir Panigel, who was also, I believe, actually descended from Bulgaria originally. It could be the family descended from there. There was a great Torah community in the Yesia, especially Rabbi Eliezer Papo, the Pelioetz, was actually from Bulgaria also. So it's very interesting. He served as a judge in the Jerusalem court. Shortly afterwards, he married his wife, Rabbanit Sarah Joya, and one of his sons, Rabbi Yosef Chai Panigel, would also become a prominent rabbi in Jerusalem later on, helping him during his tenure as chief rabbi, which we're going to see around the year 1907, where this will take place. He was well-traveled also. He traveled to Tunisia, Algeria, Libya, Morocco, Italy, India, also Uzbekistan, where especially there was a big Bukharian community in Jerusalem at that point in time. There was a Bukharian quarter over there also. What's interesting, he gave many loads of different sermons of chizuk to the Jewish community over there, was a very prominent rabbi, and got involved with the Mashkab Ledach hospital, which was, I believe, was situated in Jerusalem, and had a very prominent role within regards to helping set it up, and with finances also, and many of the different positions over there. What's interesting is that later on in the year 1907, after I believe Rabbi Yaakov Meir would pass away, he would actually become the next chief rabbi of Israel, a position, prominent position. He would hold for a short term, but nevertheless, it was a very prominent position where he dealt with many of the great rabbanim, great people inside the area. What's interesting also, he had help from his son, Rabbi Yosef Chai, who was a jurist and was also fluent in many different languages, and helped his father within regards to relations with the different institutions of the Turkish government, and brought different problems that the Jewish community were facing with the neighboring places also. Even after his short tenure, he would still have a very strong, prominent position. He was pretty much the head representative of the Sephardi community in Jerusalem, even till the time when when the First World War was taking place, unfortunately, which saw, unfortunately, a huge loss of life at that stage in time. What's interesting also, when Jerusalem was captured by the British in the year 1917, Rav Panigel also welcomed the General Allenby and the Jewish Legion at that point in time. And he was a very great rabbi. He had, it's interesting is that, who succeeded him as the next chief rabbi afterwards was another great rabbi, Rabbi Nachman Betito. And then I believe later on, at a later stage, there was another prominent chief rabbi who, it was just his Hilula recently. It was, I think, Rabbi Franco. Also, I'll just check his name too, just to double check, because there's a huge lineage of who were the different chief rabbis throughout the Jewish history in Israel, different stages of time, who had the main role. It was actually Rabbi Moshe Franco of Rhodes, who was actually chief rabbi until the year 1915. This after Rabbi Betito was the chief rabbi over there, and he passed away in 1919 and was buried in Har HaZeitim in Jerusalem, in the hospital over there. And it was a great rabbi. He wrote two different colossal works also. I'll mention them. It was the Biurim Ba'arot Al Hashas, he wrote, and also the Osef Drushim also. These were two different works that he wrote also. And let's read about him, learn about him. There's a lot to learn about, light candles in memory of him also. And there's already around 135 videos of the great Rabbanim of yesteryear that we are concentrating on. Friends, I would like to dedicate this Refuah Shlema to Tamar Bat Ruth. Full Refuah Shlema, full health, Be'ezrat Hashem, full recovery. And we'll just see good things in Israel, and may Hashem protect Israel. So this video was on Chacham Eliyahu Moshe Panigel, pronounce different ways, and wishing you all a fantastic day.